These are tea leaf and tea leaf fortune card readings for the second eclipse of January, on the 20th of January to be exact. And this is a full moon eclipse, so this is normally about doors being closed. But eclipses are always game changers, and they're always fated elements that get brought into life. That is why I'm specifically doing tea leaves and tea leaf cards, because these are things that get brought into your life. And they are game changers. They set you off on a different path. And I'm going to be doing one for each star sign. If you would like a personal reading or a private reading, or those incredible soulmate readings, or to subscribe to the weekly updates for your particular star sign, please go to my website. You will see there to order or purchase. Aquarius, let's have a look in your teacup and see what symbols were left behind after cup of tea I've made for you. There's quite a lot of symbols in here. The first one that struck me was a small little lightning bolt. So something occurs in this eclipse which perhaps annoys you greatly. But the lightning bolt normally says don't lose your temper over it. That it's not going to be the best course of action to take. Then I see a little flower, which means ultimately from this eclipse you will find happiness regardless of the set of circumstances that lead up to it. I see a bird perched, and then it's making as if it wants to take off. So news that you've been waiting for, it will be coming in soon. I also see a little tap, and what's quite interesting with this tap is there's a little victory sign next to it and a little wishbone next to it. And what's most interesting about the fact that it's a tap is there can be two meanings for this, Aquarius. One is there's going to be this overflowing of emotions, which won't be surprising because this is a full moon eclipse, and also it's a super moon, so it's sort of going to magnify everything. And often with full moons, let alone eclipses, one's emotions can run pretty high. But ultimately, a wish is granted and victory comes from it, regardless of the fact that emotions are running high. So don't let that scare you. I also see the symbol of needing to defend yourself. So you may be going to feel like you need to defend yourself on this eclipse. There's a tap again and a finger pointing towards it. So I think there could be problems with emotions over this full moon. Somebody maybe gets too emotional, and this is perhaps what annoys you. But just to kind of keep your temper in check where that's concerned, because ultimately this is going to lead to good things. At the end of it all, there will be good things, because you've got the little victory and there's a flower and there's two wishbones in here. So that's very nice. I see a little whale in here as well, which means you're worrying perhaps a bit about something, or a lot about something. Not to do that seems to be the message coming through for you. Right, if I move on to your tea leaf cards, the major theme for this eclipse, maybe this month as well, come to think of it. That's normally the slips that I make are intentional from the universe, no doubt. The tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. So this full moon eclipse is very much about you taking a chance on something, or you feeling the need to take a chance. Remember that eclipses work on a bell curve as well. Some of you will have felt this a month before, small percentage will feel it a month after the eclipse. Most of you are going to feel it around about the 20th of January when the eclipse occurs. But the story can unfold over 6 months. So over the next 6 months, you could take a big chance. You could do something risky, and you could take a big chance. This eclipse maybe sort of ignites or sets you off, or sets the circumstances, or opens the way for you where you feel you can take a big chance. You get the arrow card, which says you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. The valley card says deep personal strength and peace that assure success. So regardless of what occurs during this eclipse, remain calm and sure that you will handle it with flying colors, because you're on the road to success and you have the tools and the calmness and the centeredness to deal with what happens. There's a fair woman involved here. It's dealings or relationships with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. Cracked cup says dissatisfaction with life. Can she be the one that gets too emotional here because she's unhappy about life? And this upsets the apple cart in your life. The bird flying says, however, news is on the way. And the fire card says strong emotion, passionate love or hate. We've already seen that news is coming in. And this news you're going to have a very strong reaction to. You're either going to totally love it or you're going to totally hate it. But if I look at your cards in general, I would say you might totally love this news because you're getting that arrow card and your teacup has a lot of nice symbols in it, including victories and flowers. So I'm going to say that whatever this news is, ultimately you're going to be very happy about it, but you're going to feel very strongly about whatever that news is. It's very typical for eclipses to bring in sudden things out of the blue. So I'm not surprised by that news coming in, and as per eclipses, I do not think you're going to be expecting whatever this is, alright? It's going to come out of left field. And just remember, the Valley card says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So if you keep calm and centered about this, you're going to come through with flying colors. There's no two things about it. Because you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, that arrow card says. However, we've already seen it's possibly going to set you off to doing something risky, taking a chance on something you've been thinking about for a while. I don't think this is that part of your reading or this part of circumstances is unpredictable or unpredicted. I think when I say you're going to take a risk or a chance, you already know what it is that I'm speaking about. In general, this is an exciting eclipse for you guys. Just keep your feet firmly planted on the ground and don't let people's over-emotional responses throw you off your track or throw you into perhaps getting angry and losing your temper. It's not going to be worth it. Ultimately, this will end well, so just stay calm and centered and know that you are on the road to success. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.